Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. I'm talking with Lord in here. He said he even got a few strikes today, so alright, he was bowling, right? I got some weird times the last little bit. One moment I don't know if I'm going to be alive from minute to minute. I'm having heart attacks and strokes. Then next minute, Jesus healed me March 12th, 1:38 in the morning. Healed my heart problem, so I actually had my heart in Jesus' hands, and he cleansed my heart. And he actually fixed my over 30 concussions. And he did tell me and give me advance warning that it was going to hurt, and gave me a choice to be awake or asleep. I chose awake. And a lot has changed since then. My wife even died June 26th, so, and he even told me parts of my future where I'd be traveling and things like this, right? And the one thing I've noticed a lot, and I was talking to Lorden about it, was all these people who aren't Christian, right, treat me better than a bunch of people who claim to be Christians. Because all I get from a lot of them is grief and hassle, and some of them are so judgmental, and they treat you and they talk to you in a condescending manner, and even he doesn't like it himself, right? And that's why on that one site I go to write for Jesus, I call myself spiritual, right? And there I'm getting likes on the things, and I'm encouraging people, and a lot of people treat me nice that don't claim to be Christian. Those that say Christian and they claim out there claiming it, so many of them are living lives that they shouldn't be, and they're basically hypocrites, right? And Pharisees, and it's like you're busy pointing at a sliver here and there when you got logs in the forest in their eyes, and I'm being yelled at, and I was good enough for Jesus to heal and fix, and yet I'm not good enough for these people. It just confuses me, and Lorden can't seem to make sense of it either. Why are these people who don't call themselves Christian being nice to you and talking with you, and then suddenly looking for a relationship with Jesus after talking with you? Yet these people who claim to be of Jesus and know each other for know Jesus for a long time, jump at you and attack and tear each other down. When I was explaining to them that Jesus wanted us to lift each other up all the time and not tear each other down, like everywhere you look, that's what they're doing. And he doesn't understand it either. And it's part of the great falling away and all that. But when others treat you better than Christians, you got to really ask yourself a question: were those people that claim to be Christian really Christian, right? These are just some of the things I've been grappling with for the last little while. I can go anywhere and get along with anybody, but when you put the Christians in a room, some of them I'll get along with great if they're real believers, but the other ones, after a little bit, and here I am, just mellow, don't want to bother anybody. All I ever want to do is help people. Whatever they need help with, I try to do the best I can and help in any way possible. And yet, I still get yelled at and dumped on a lot for that. One of the reasons God wanted me to step back for a while, because never judge a book by its cover, because until you know the story inside, it could be a good one or a bad one, right? And just because they pose and say they're Christians doesn't mean they are. They've been trying to get me to learn these things the last little bit, and some of the lessons are painful. But the thing is, I'm so grateful because he didn't even have to heal me. He could have taken me home a long time ago. And now he's giving me a future, but he wants me to make the best of it and not waste my time giving money to the wrong people. I was going to give one guy 15 grand to go help him do one thing. Just give it to him. I didn't care. And he wrote me a very insulting, rude email and all that. So basically, God made sure that I got shown something like he did with some other people. So I knew better than to waste my money and give it to them. And I can use it for some other stuff. I know mine is not the same as other people's relationships, but God does some things that I don't really understand why, but he has a reason, just so I get to the point where I understand things and see some things with my own eyes that I didn't think were possible. So every day is an adventure for me. Just some things are hard to understand, that's all. Yeah. Something to think about. Bye-bye.